Welcome to Reality After Show coverage of Survivor 49, episode 10. For those of you wondering at home, it was titled Huge Dose of Bamboozle. Yep, that's true.
Yeah, seriously.
We got bamboozled. I'm Jonny Fairplay, joined, of course, by producer extraordinaire Bobby Goodsby. Bobby, is it just me or is it cold in here? Hold on, let me.
Oh no! What now? What now? Fairplay.
Well, no, I'm just putting on my coat. I would say I'm terrific.
Oh my God! Are you going to be wearing that for your next wrestling match?
And I think I'm just wearing it for the winter. I feel this is
Okay.
it. This is the coat I need to stay warm. This is my Christmas present for my mom. I got it early. For those of you listening and not watching, it has Fairplay on the sleeves, of course, is the Mr. Terrific coat. And I feel extra terrific. And actually, I have the action figure right here. Derek Robertson, illustrator of The Boys, gave me this a long time ago. So, yes, that is a Mr. Terrific action figure. So
There you go.
Yeah, thanks. So it's a thing. Well, if you order a cameo, it'll be in the background. I'm actually swapping out. I usually do the mullet Jeff Probst over here in the corner, and then I work my way to the Survivor thing, the Dead Grandma Tombstone. But I'm swapping out the mullet for a stocking cap. Jeff Probst will be wearing a stocking cap for my cameos moving forward, starting tomorrow. And I got a Black Friday special going. I think it's like 21% off or something. So yeah, check that out on Black Friday. Cameo.com/Jonny Fairplay.
It's funny you bring up Cameo because there's a chance I'm going to be last place in my friends league, and one of the punishments is you have to start a Cameo and make $100, not family and friends, within a year, or you have to do it again the next year. So, and there's a chance I could get last place.
Oh, you can do a cameo and do like $5 cameos.
Yeah, but who's gonna want to buy my cameo? That's the whole joke of it all. It's like, well,
you have a whole audience for your Twitch deal. I don't think $5 cameos out of the realm of possibility.
We'll see. Let's just hope they don't pick that punishment. But let's talk about the Survivor episode.
What if you do like a $20 cameo and featuring Jonny Fairplay?
See? There, I actually might have an out that way. Let's see.
Yeah, I feel like there's a workaround. So, but we can't work around a huge dose of bamboozle. All right, peek behind the curtain, folks. The rumor and innuendo going into this episode is it is the greatest episode in the history of the new era. Rizzo, who allegedly, supposedly earns the name Riz God on episode 10. And I'm like, okay, I'm here for it. I'm sitting down. And then, 5 minutes into the show, we have Steven saying, we're going to get in with a huge dose of bamboozle. And I'm just like, someone got bamboozled. I feel like it was us. Like, I thought this was on the higher end of episodes this season. I love the stuff with Christina. I thought that because I didn't understand where she was going with it, and we'll get to it later. I thought it was really cool stuff. And apparently, day 18 in the new era is everyone hits the wall. There is no and I can say this as someone that's done the 39-day, and I'm not getting into the philosophy of the 39-day versus the whatever, because mentally your head is at one place at that part of the game versus where your head is at in the old school era, because we were preparing for. So I think day 18 is day. So when was the loved ones, like day 30?
Somewhere on there.
Yeah, day 30. So I had 8-9 days left. I had 8 days left. I thought I had 9. I had 8 days left in the game. I hit the wall that day. When Thunder D shows up, we do the dead grandma lie, and we're patting ourselves on the back, and it's the great TV moment and all that. Fast forward 30 seconds. I am literally bawling my eyes out to Thunder D. I'm just like, I just want a Whopper with cheese and no onion, and I don't even care if it's got onion on it, and I want a Dr. Pepper. And he was just like, dude, like what? I'm like, you don't understand. This shit is crazy. And he was like, dude, and I have Thunder D for 24 hours. He's just like, can I leave? He's literally asking if he can leave. He's just like, I don't want to fucking hang out with Jonny Fairplay crying. This sounds like the worst day of my life. Like, I thought I won something. This is fucking punishment.
Well, it's funny too, is now you would do it all over again. Like, it's so crazy that these people like we saw Rizzo tonight bawling his eyes out. He was just having a moment, and he was just like, taking in and the fact that he's so hungry, he's so tired, all this stuff. We know he immediately signs up for it again, not 30 days later. Like you just, it's once you're out there, it hits you, but once you're done, you do anything to go back.
Well, I mean, the thing with me was, actually, that wasn't me. So, for me, it was day 30, and then 8 days later, the game's over. I'm just like, oh, yeah, I did it, whatever. But they called me, and they're just like, hey, how you feeling, Fairplay? And I'm just like, I'm in a, God, I don't know, probably now with inflation, I was in like a $15 million mansion on Smith Mountain Lake. No bills, no worries, 9 refrigerators in this house, bidets through. I mean, like, it was insanity. And I was just
so how did you break in there?
This guy was entering the code. I was just looking over his shoulder. I was like, 1, 2, 3, 4? Really? All right.
Is this like a Parasite situation? Have you seen the movie Parasite?
No, I haven't seen Parasite.
Okay.
So, but anyway, but they were like, I'm just like, dude, I'm licking my wounds. I'm good. And I didn't know that they were gauging me to see if I had any interest in All Stars, because I didn't know that returning players was a thing. Because it
never had been. Yeah.
Yeah. So I didn't, so they're like, how you doing? I'm like, I'm licking my wounds. So if I was told, hey, you can come back, I probably would have said yes, but like, they didn't ask the right question, and I didn't answer the question that they asked correctly. But at the same time, I feel like I got no regrets. I feel everything happens for a reason. I'm happy. Like my life is great. Wendell comes to my house and Wendell goes, Jonny Fairplay, you won Survivor.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah. No, I mean, you've made a long career out of it. So I think that you've won in respect of what you've done for yourself going forward over the last 20 years.
So
now,
two beautiful, smart kids. Like so my 17-year-old, she's applying to Juilliard, NYU, like she winning all these awards and theater and all that. And then my 8-year-old, who has my looks, but I was scared didn't have my brains because my 17-year-old, she looks like her mom from America's Next Top Model. I'm blessed. That's great.
Yes.
So, but she got my brains. I'm like, oh, perfect. This is a winning combination. We're going places. We're good. So my 8-year-old, she looks like me, and I'm just like, but is she as smart as me? Like, did she get her mom's brains? I'm not saying her mom's not smart. I'm just saying I'm pretty much a genius, Bobby. All right.
Sure.
Well, she did her test. Who's to say? She did her test. She's 8 years old. She did her test. They just got in reading and math, top in 3rd grade.
Nice.
She's got my brains and my looks. Oh my God. Sky's the limit, Bobby.
Blessed.
And smoke show fiance. Life's good.
Yeah, life's good. Life's treating you well. You can't complain, right?
Yeah. So, but I do I wish I'd been on All Stars? Yes, but like, am I sitting here going, man, this is bull? Like, no. I mean, as I said, everything happens for a reason. I'm okay.
Yeah.
Rizzo did his days. They called who's going to turn down season 50? Okay, let's just pretend that my first season was season 49, and 30 days later, and I'm crying on day 18. I'm not going to say I'm not crying. I'm definitely crying on day 18. Okay, they call me 30 days later. They're like, "Hey, do you want to be on 50?" Fuck yes. The answer is yes.
Yes. Yeah. 1000%. And that's the thing. Like, you see these people at their emotional lows, and like they say every season, at some point, someone has a crash out on the season. Right? They just have an emotional outburst.
Rupert. Rupert's one of the toughest dudes I've ever met in my entire life.
Yeah.
Okay. Ever.
Yeah.
Rupert lost it. I mean,
yeah.
At night, he couldn't sleep any night. There was this rocky, like nights were just punishment, and you'd literally hear him bailing like a wailing like a banshee, not bailing like a banshee. wailing like a banshee, and like literally screaming his wife and daughter's names. I mean, like he was just broken. And this is before I break, and I can hear him just like, oh, I'm fucked. If this dude is hit the wall, there's no way Jonny Fairplay doesn't hit the wall. But like everyone did. I mean, like some people hide it better than others. And I was fortunate enough that it was just Thunder D out there and I didn't crash and burn in front of everyone else.
Yeah.
But oh yeah, did I hit the wall?
Well, and I feel like each people, like all these different people handle it differently, right? Some might just go off to the side and want to be by themselves. Some might just be crying in camp. Some might have an emotional outburst at the tribal council or at a challenge. Like everyone reacts differently, but I feel like it does eventually hit you at some point. Like even the strongest people that say they're going to go in there and like, oh, I can't believe we always see these people crying and all this stuff. It might not even come down to crying, but you're going to have a moment where you're just feeling down because of the elements.
Yeah. So yeah, no, it happened. So in that aspect, I thought it was a good episode. I like seeing people hit the wall. That's fun for me. So, but we begin. It's night 17. Rizzo calls himself Riz God because he still has an idol. And I'm like, so that's it? You just kept your idol? I'm like, I mean, it's impressive. Like, what this is 4 times in a row, he should have played his idol and didn't.
It is wild. It's wild. Like
that's pretty good.
Like 4 times in a row, and these people know you have it, and there's no threat whatsoever for you to ever have to play it. Like, why are they so locked in on Savannah? That's what I don't understand. Like, we get it. You want to take the shot when there's a shot available, but there hasn't been a shot the last 2 weeks. Why wasn't the shot taken then at Rizzo instead, or at least trying to wash the idol?
No, the people that are not Rizzo and Savannah and Soph are the people that had 3 opportunities to take the shot at Rizzo and should have. And once you get to 8 and people hitting the wall and people tired of talking to the people that they've been talking to, they're just like, hey, like if someone mentions like Hot Wheels, it's like, ooh, I used to collect Hot Wheels when I was 8. It was like, oh, are you my new best friend? Because I've heard every space story there is from Steven, and I'm kind of over it. So I'm willing to talk to anybody about anything, and Hot Wheels sounds fucking cool right now.
Yeah.
So once you get to 8 and you haven't shot your shot, and then you're done. The hourglass has the sand has dropped. You're done. You did not win the sweat or savvy challenge.
I feel like we've noticed it multiple times with these people where once Savannah wins immunity or some sort of safety, they just immediately are like, all right, we'll just go with whatever. And in this episode, she doesn't win immunity. And they're just so deadlocked that that's got to be the move and that nothing else is going to matter. What, like I know I'm jumping.
It is the move, but there was too much chatter.
There was too much chatter and there was too much. I feel like people just weren't all on the same page, right? Because the fact that if you really did the numbers and looked at the numbers of last week and how the vote played out with Yellow Sophie being on board with this other side, then you've got to know there's a chance that she's going to stay on that side. Yeah. So why would Christina vote Rizzo at any point?
Well, I mean, we got a little more Sophie, but I feel like there was a lot more that could have showed us what was happening here. But holy moly, does Jeff hold a grudge if you talk on the Ponderosa, huh?
I mean, that's what we hear. That's what we hear.
I don't know. Let's just say for argument's sake, it's true. I mean, at the expense of your own show, a lesson's being taught here.
Yeah, but at the same time, Johnny, we also heard that tonight was going to be the craziest tribal council of the new era. So I don't know if I can believe anything that this cast says.
Yeah, I don't know. And for the record, I'm mad at Sophie. Shut the fuck up during the Ponderosa.
Listen, we're gonna be nice tonight, Johnny. Remember, we gotta be nice.
I'm just saying, like, I think it's bullshit that Jeff's penalizing her and at the expense of the show, because I think the show would be better if we got more from Sophie.
I think
it fills in some gaps.
Yes, I think she's been very good. What we have seen of her, I actually do enjoy the fact that she's kind of got a little bit of a villain arc, right? Like someone who, in my opinion alone.
Sure.
And I think that we've gotten a little bit of a villain arc where she felt burned by these people and now she wants to go against those people. Like, I feel like it is cool to see her go from the bottom, essentially, where everyone's like, it's cool if she goes, to now being the deciding wavering piece. But like, you have to admit that there is a little bit of a villain arc there, no?
No. I think if this season was produced correctly and there's no ill will towards Sophie, it's like a Batman movie when his enemies are the Joker, the Penguin, and the Riddler. It's like, whoa, those are like 3 of his ultimate nemesis. Yeah. And instead, I feel like it's Savannah is the Joker.
Mm-hmm.
Rizzo's getting a good guy edit for some reason. He's doing the exact same shit as Savannah, but he's the good guy somehow. And then Sophie's like the puzzler, like some like not the Rizzler. Fuck him and the Costco guy. So I hate them both so much. So, but she's like a lower tier villain, and I'm just like, if done, why wouldn't you have 3 great villains? Like
she's like Bane. Like, is anyone really like,
yes,
Bane's
I was gonna say Bane. I thought it was too obscure. That's how obscure Bane is. Not the Mr. Terrific jacket.
Well, and here's the other thing too, Johnny, is, and I know I'm jumping ahead a little bit. I don't want to jump ahead too much because I do like that when we stay on track. But the one thing that because of the fact that we've been hearing constantly people on this cast talk about Savannah as being a mean girl. And we really haven't seen that in the edit. We talked about it last week that there's really not a lot showing us that she's been actually mean to these people.
She stares into your soul very
That's
meanly.
what I was going to bring up was the whole Christina thing. I felt super uncomfortable for Savannah more than I did for Christina.
Too.
Like,
I was like, who are you voting for? She's like, wow, whoa,
oh my gosh, I gotta walk away. I can't.
That came out of left field, and it's just like, girl, we ain't talked this entire time. You want to talk about who I'm voting for? Who you voting for? Like,
okay, all right, Johnny, tell me. I'm gonna reenact Christina and tell me who did you vote for? You're Savannah. Go ahead.
All right. Oh, me?
So you tell me who did you vote for? You're Savannah right now.
Savannah.
Yeah.
Okay. So who'd you vote for, or who are you voting for?
I can't. Oh,
No.
Why?
No,
why would you say it like that?
What? No. Just who are you voting for?
No, like I can't even look at your face. Like Johnny, your face. Like, I need a second.
Oh, to think of a lie, or are you gonna tell me?
I need a second. It's your face, the way that you're saying.
Oh, but no, I was just asking you who you were voting for. I'm
gonna throw up.
All right, fair enough.
I'm gonna throw up.
I honestly felt like she asked her about like her worst UTI. It was just like, whoa.
Was it not super weird? Like,
it was weird. Like, for the record, I thought this was a great episode for Christina, but holy moly, am I never working in an alliance with Christina ever. And if it's proposition to me, I know where I lie.
like the Christina's reaction in that moment, I'm just like, Christina, like she's just like talking to you. Is it because she has like this kind of like smirk on her face? Like, is it like what about her is rubbing you the wrong way?
I think Savannah is one of the strongest women, easily one of the strongest women in the new era. Yeah. And I feel like that's something that we have not seen a lot of in the new era. I think we have seen throughout the history of Survivor a ton of strong women.
Yeah.
And I just think like, this millennial deep, like they're just like, whoa, how dare you look into my soul when you ask me questions? Like I prefer a text. I'll respond in 3 hours and I will be very vague and not give you an answer. And I feel that's fair. I feel, and then she was like, so who are you? Wow.
It reminded me of that like meme where that lady's on the plane like freaking out, but like that MFer is not real.
Yeah.
Like, and then you look in the back, it's just Savannah being like, "So who you gonna vote for?" Like I'm waiting for someone to make that.
I hope Savannah does well. I hope she goes on and does great. But I feel Savannah was made for old school Survivor. I think,
yeah.
I would have loved Heroes Villains 1. I would have loved to have seen Parvati and Savannah either on the same tribe or I don't care, but I would have loved to have seen that because I feel like we're all giving Parvati kudos to whatever degree you want to. Jeremy Collins, Jeff Probst, Jonny Fairplay, Bobby Goodsby. So I say 2 wins. I think she's tied with the others.
It's funny you bring that up because you know how strongly I felt about this issue, and I sided more with Jeremy's side. But I heard Chappelle of all people talking on Rob Has a Podcast, and I thought he made a very good point. I will give him credit in this, and I love Chappelle, but I want to say this. The thing that he said was, no, what Jeremy should have said was that it's an Australian Survivor win and there's a U.S. win. It's not 2 U.S. wins, right? Like the U.S. show.
That's a cop. No, it's either.
I agree with that.
Yeah,
I agree that Australian's different.
Yeah, no, it's either 2 Survivor wins or it's not. I feel like it's 2 Survivor wins. She beat King George and the Golden God. I'm good.
Agreed.
And last time I checked, Tony Lacos was out there too.
Yeah, and I'm not okay. I like Parv. I think Parv's a hell of a player. It just felt different.
Okay. How about this? You know what? I'm going to agree. Let's go with 1.5 wins, but we have to subtract half of Tony's wins because of how bad Parvati dominated him on Australian Survivor. Are we good with that? Sandra's the only 2-time winner. Tony's down to 1.5 because of his performance on Australia Be the World.
See, I wouldn't do that because Tony's played what?
Whoa! Wait, that's not fair because what you're saying is not fair either.
No. So okay, here's the other question I have on the On Fire podcast with Jeff Probst. Jeff Probst said his Mount Rushmore is Boston Rob, Sandra, Parvati, and Tony. Would you agree with that Mount Rushmore?
Over the history of time, I have conceded to agree to that. There was a time in which I definitely would have had Rupert there. And at one period of time, there was an argument for a Jonny Fairplay there. But that time is not now.
All right. So let's get back on track. So
I can say seasons 1 through 20. You can put me, Rupert, and I don't even know the other 2, but I feel like it's a different, or even 1 through 10, whatever. I feel there's a different Mount Rushmore throughout the eras.
I mean, 1 through 10, you can put Rob C on that list too.
Yeah,
you know, like absolutely. But past that, I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, let's go back. 1 through 10, I put Richard Hatch, Rupert. It's either Tina Wesson or Jerry Manthe. I'd go Jerry Manthe, but I'm cool. I love both of them, so it's fine. And I'm going Jonny Fairplay. Seasons 1 through 10.
You're not putting Sandra on there?
No.
Well, I guess she hasn't had her second win of that.
No. I think Sandra will admit her first win was very gifty.
Lesser of 2 evils.
Dude, I literally took the 2 weakest people that were on that cast to the end, so I know I could win. I'm just like, there's zero challenge I can lose against Sandra and Lil. And if I'm in the final against either, I beat either one.
Hey, and so there's our reel right there.
Sandra did not make a move to put herself there. However, as long as it's not me strategy, I am not against. So I was for plenty of years. I don't give a fuck anymore. I love it all. Any strategy that you get that gets you further and it works, I will co-sign because it fucking works. It's that simple.
Okay. All right. So to get back to the Savannah of it all, I don't agree when people say like that she gives off these mean girl vibes. I think people are just picking up, and I that's another thing you brought up a minute ago.
I don't think it's mean girl. I think it's adult. She's the adult in the room.
She's the adult, and I just think just because her facial expressions might be a little pointed, like it's not like a bad thing, right? Like it's not.
I get those looks from my fiance daily. Like she literally looks into my soul, and I'm just like, oh, fuck. All right, well, I guess it's my butt tonight.
Yeah. So no, and I hate to also put Savannah in the Parvati category. I think a lot of people have done that, and I don't think that's fair to Parvati, or I don't think it's fair to Savannah too, just because they have similar aesthetic. But I do agree with you that if she was on Heroes and Villains and Parvati wasn't there, and I think she would still work with Russell. Like I do think that there's a correlation there that I feel like Russell's game and her game would mesh very well together.
Yeah, and well, actually, it would be an improvement on Russell's game. Well, no, I guess he did work with Parvati because typically, I work with the dumb girls, and it's just like, girl, she's smarter than you, stupid.
You've been rubbed off by Carolyn too much. You're like, girl.
Well, no, there is some of that. All right, fair enough. All right, let's get back to it. Christina's at the bottom with Steven. All signs point to Steven. Bobby, don't even watch the rest of the episode. Steven goes home. Jeez. Sage tells Jawan Christina has an idol. Sage tells everyone she has bad gas, or she tells Jawan to tell everyone she has bad gas and to stay away. And they're talking farts and not game. This is an interesting strategy. So I'm here for the Sage of it all.
That's the thing. That's so Sage. Like that's so like her character type that she's like my excuse is gonna be I'm farting over here, so the people don't think we're talking game. When even though people know we've been working together this entire time, we're clearly in an alliance. We're clearly in the middle trying to go both sides at times. And no, we're not talking game. We're just talking about my farts. I thought it was pretty hilarious, and I think that was just such a Sage moment. I'm so glad we didn't lose Sage. Like, as much as I like Jawan, I would have much rather lose Jawan in the spot because I want to see bitter Sage going forward.
Oh, yeah. Sage is great. Hey, babe.
Hey, baby.
Sorry for doing that podcast. Okay, love you. See you soon. Okay, I'm going to go get the tea. Okay. All right. Let's see. Steven ain't telling Jawan about the idol. Oh boy. The two nerds were doing so well together, but I feel that this wasn't Steven's best gameplay.
Yeah. I think that Steven has had the knowledge that he's had, and I think he's trying to have his cake and eat it too.
Yeah.
But I also
It didn't burn Steven, but
could have. It definitely could have.
I think everything is completely different this tribal if that's the way it goes down.
I think so too.
I think there's a lot more conversations. I think if Steven tells Jawan about the idol, I think we got a knowledge is power play. Yes. I think chaos ensues. Because Jawan is because there's just so many more, like it's somehow getting out there to more people about Christina. Even though it did, but it did like it didn't. Like the conversations weren't being had between Sage and Jawan and Steve, as a collective. These guys. Yeah. These guys on top are this is the board of directors of $1 million company that you do not buy stock in.
Yes, absolutely. So that does bring up another point is the fact that Steven let that information out, even to Sage, could have completely screwed him, right? Because we do see Sage tell Jawan, then Jawan goes and tries to push that narrative that he knows about the idol to Steven to see if he'll actually admit to it. And the thing is, Steven then doesn't double down on it. He's like, oh no, I don't think so. He has to know that information is, why would all of a sudden Jawan have it in his head that she has the idol? There's been no sign of that. There's been no one telling that or talking about that. Why, of Christina of all people, would that information come out? He had to have known. Steven had to have known. Jawan got that info from Sage.
I don't think Steven's very good at the game.
I mean, would you not have instantly been like, oh, see, well, why are you asking that question? That's so random that you would bring up Christina of all people to have an idol. Oh, wait, I just told Sage, your number one ally.
Well, I think a lot of these, I mean, you had Savannah going fucking with Christina and Jawan, and they're just like beyond oblivious. It's just like, wow.
It's wild. It's wild to me.
It's as I said, I think Savannah is trapped in an old school body. I think she was made for old school Survivor. And for those of you wondering what happens when, where good things happen. What happens when the old school goes against the new era?
Mm-hmm.
Is this a glimpse?
I think so. I also think that it's just always a good thing not to tell people about anything that you have knowledge about. I mean, we have multiple times this season and in basically the new era as a whole, where people reveal the information that they have. If you have this important information, you don't know when you're going to be on the outs, so keep that information to yourself. I understand people try to use it as a building block of trust, but that trust is 95% of the time that trust is given away to someone else because it's ammo towards you.
I'm never telling anyone anything.
Like the only person this whole season that I can absolutely respect for not saying a damn thing. And now I will get to her because I'm very annoyed with her right now. My win equity on her is completely out the door. But I will say at least Soph has not told anyone. And I can respect that. So, yeah, I love Soph too. I think she lost the game tonight. I'll be honest with you. I really think she lost the game tonight.
All right, we'll see. We'll get there. All right. Well, Christina's taking the game personally. I don't have a problem with that, or do I? I'm sitting there, like I'm watching 2003 Jonny Fairplay. I'm just like, yeah, I don't take the fucking game personally. Like, fuck all these people. And then fast forward to House of Villains. I'm just like, do I take the game personally?
You do take the game personally. Let's be real.
Okay, fair enough.
But how could you not though? Like honestly, how could you not when you're in a game for high stakes game for this kind of money?
Here's the difference with Jonny Fairplay 2003 and Jonny Fairplay House of Villains. I'm a huge proponent in I will fuck over anybody for $1 million or $250,000 if I don't know them and they're not my friend, because I don't care. They're not my friend. So, but when you become my friend, then I have a problem screwing you over because it's like, oh, you're my friend. Like I'm a scumbag, but like I screw over people I don't know or not my friends.
Is it much harder playing in an all-star season because of
that? For me, that's why Lex and I have both admitted that Boston Rob is a better player than either one of us, because he can separate the two and we can't. So like if you're our friend, you're our friend.
Because here's the deal. Like if you, me, Wayne, Gabe, we were all playing a game and it was for a lot of money, I would look at it as, hey, this is me and all my friends. We got privileged enough to play against each other in this game. I want to be better than you. So I'm going to do whatever it takes to be better than you and beat you in this game because we're friends and we can understand that like we'll be happy for one of us to win this. Like if we screw each other over, we screw each other over, but let's have fun, make good TV and have a chance of changing one of our lives. Not all of us are going to win.
Yeah, but done correctly, we could give ourselves a 1 in 4 chance of winning. And I would rather, that's the game I would play.
Well, don't get me wrong. 100%. Like, yes, work with each other. But like at the end of the day, I wouldn't hold it personal if you or
I would hold it personal. Yeah.
No, because I know you take me out and you'd buy me something very nice with that money if you won.
No, you're not allowed to conspire money. And I feel like
you're not allowed to conspire money at all.
Wow, hey, all right, kayfabe, brother. All right, well, Christina is down to play her idol for Steven, and with a huge dose of bamboozle and only 2 votes, they're going to get rid of Savannah. I'm like, ooh, the math isn't mathing, but we'll get there. So Jeff says, bring in the boat. Who doesn't love when they bring in the boat? And it's day 18. Steven has hit the wall. Christina has definitely hit the wall.
Yeah.
And as Jeff is talking, it sounds like Charlie Brown, which is very appropriate for the Charlie Brown Christmas and Charlie Brown Thanksgiving.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
and I feel for these people though. I do. I understand that they're hitting a wall and it makes sense, but at the same time, like I couldn't imagine, because I've never played. Like, right, you've played much more days and longer than a lot of other people have, and I couldn't imagine even getting to day 38, like day 39. Like, it's just, and even on Survivor New Era, getting to day 18 it is today. Like, I couldn't imagine. I'm sure it's very hard, and I couldn't. With the lack of food, do you think that the lack of food is such a big deal? Like,
yeah. Hold on. I miss a call. I gotta say hello. I'd be remiss if I didn't.
Who is it?
Hey, I'm just doing a podcast. Jake, I'm sure you're allowed to be on here according to CBS standards. But
I'm not on the podcast, buddy. I just called to say hello to you.
Oh, great. There we go. Say hi to me, and I will pass it on to every. So, Jake, is there a snake in your car, Jake? Are you okay?
You know what, buddy? Right now, I'm okay. I am going to a veterinary clinic right now. I'm going to pick up a few snakes just to bring home with me tonight. So, yeah, we're good. We're good to go.
All right, there we go. Sounds like another kid for Jake. There we go.
Podcast, buddy. I'm sorry.
All right, I'll hit you up. See you, Jake.
See you, Johnny.
Shout out to Jake.
He's gonna pick up some snakes. How weird is that?
That's so weird. Like, yeah. Once you've been bit by one, you just love them all.
I feel like you can build some like an anti-venom.
Do you not feel like you have superpowers if you've been bitten by one of the most poisonous snakes in the world and didn't die?
I don't think it's one of the most poisonous snakes in the world. Let's be honest there.
They say it's like the number 2 or something, like most deadly.
It's not the number 2. There's no. I want Naked and Afraid. I've never seen it. Yeah, no, there's no way.
Let me look this up. Okay, you keep going. I'm gonna look this up.
Jake just wrote hilarious. It's like, all right. So, well, was it weird that Christina's having this breakdown with Jeff, and they do the Charlie Brown voice edit, and I'm just like, what is happening? I'm confused. And then Christina says, I just need my mom right now. It's not fair. And I'm just like, okay. I would like my mom out there with me on Survivor, but I don't feel like it's not fair that I don't have my mom. And then she revealed, that her mom had passed, and there's balcony seating for her funeral because she was so popular. And I'm like, oh my God. But were you confused before the reveal of the passing?
No, it was pretty common knowledge that her mom had passed. She had talked about it at the beginning of the season.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, she had talked about it. Or maybe
I don't do a podcast or anything. I don't remember such things. No, I completely forgot. And I was just like, I want my mom there too. And I'm like, oh no, her mom passed. I'm just like, oh my God, this is so emotional. So yeah, I think for me, even though there was some confusion, I feel like it hit a little better and harder because I was like, oh my God, her mom's passed. She wants her mom. This is fucking real shit.
That was real. That was real. Yeah. That was passion. That was just heartbreak, man. And honestly, I want to give kudos to Jeff Probst. I think everything he said in that moment, he handled that completely professionally and as he
did real good. It didn't milk them. It wasn't the Joe and Eva of it all. It wasn't the Jake of it all. It's just like, please calm down. And Jake's like, I'm fine.
Yeah, it was the first question he asked her was, tell me about your mom. Not like, trying to make it a thing or make it a spectacle. Like, just tell me about your mom, because maybe that'll calm her down talking about her mom and like letting her get out her mom's story to everyone there and the people at home watching, and let her talk and kind of talk through her emotions. I thought he handled it so good. I was very impressed with Jeff in that moment.
And he let it breathe. That
Yeah.
was the key. Like that. There's in wrestling, Vince McMahon used to yell in the commentators' headphones. The whole time. It's like, talk about this, talk about this, talk about this. And then I can't remember the term. It was like something out, like a sound out or so. Anyway, there was a thing. Shut up and let the moment be the moment. And when he said that, and Vince was really good at seeing those moments. It was just like, no words that you're using to describe the action are better than the action.
Yeah. Yeah. And like
layout is the term. There we go.
Layout. Yeah, exactly. And like, he didn't like say, okay, well, how is the competition going to relate to how you're feeling right now?
Yeah,
it wasn't anything like that. Like, which I would have thought was cheesy and would have been just for a gimmick for the show. Yeah, I like that he was like, what would your mom say to you in this moment of you feeling like this? Like,
and then it's her moment. I thought it was beautiful. I thought it was a really cool deal. I think it was done really well. And I kudos to everyone involved across the board. So no, I thought that was a really, really cool deal.
I thought it was up there with the Joe and Eva moment. I really do. Cause I do think the Joe and Eva moment was special because of what was going on and her reaction in that moment. I thought this was just as powerful.
I love the Joe and Eva moment, and I think there's some moments of the Joe and Eva moment that are better than this moment. But then I find a couple of moments in the Joe and Eva moment that I think are not good. I feel as a little too Jeff.
Yeah.
And no fault to Jeff, because if I'm Jeff, I'm probably doing the same thing, fucking up the moment, which I feel like he did this much, just this much. And I, he's the host. We're on season 48 at that point. It's like, hey, I got to get my shit in, brother. So like, I get all that, but I feel like this moment just hit right.
It hit right. It was really, really well edited. I think that I was glad that she was able to capitalize on that moment. And then we get the great moment of the challenge of her completely coming from behind, where I thought she was definitely doomed to fall. Then she saved herself. Like, that was very impressive.
We got the Sari call back. That was nice.
Yeah. Well, it was like Sari on the beam. Okay. Can I say this about the Sari on the beam? And don't come for me. I love Sari. Okay.
Yeah.
It was a bit much. Was it not?
I mean, I don't know. Because if I say it was a bit much, then does Sari have Hennessy and a blunt waiting for me the next time I see her? Probably not. So no, I feel it was perfect.
I love Sari. I'm not saying anything bad about Sari. I thought
I love Sari, Hennessy, and blunts.
But it was just a little drawn out, I will say. It was a little drawn out.
I think it was a good thing. All right, so, but for the record, Bobby, the experience is the real prize. Is it?
No, the $1 million is the real prize.
The $1 million is the real. So, but I will say this: there was a probably 10-year span in which I would have told you that the experience was the real prize.
Bullshit.
No, I would say 10 solid years. I would say Rupert or not Rupert, Burton being my friend was worth $1 million. Why? I don't know. He's a good friend.
Well, I'm not okay. I get friendship and all that. I understand that, but like at the end of the day, you signed up on this show to be a millionaire.
At the end of the day, I got my $1 million. It's fine.
You got $1 million one way or the other.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. I mean, I kind of saw where the cards were going to land. I'm like, I think this is going to work out. So, but there was a good 10-year run. After that $1 million that I've spent, I'm just like, ooh, I could use that other $1 million that I so if I had $2 million right now, I'd be a lot happier than $1 million. So that's where I'm at. Yeah. So no, I take back that first 10 years of ignorance. I take back. I would rather have $2 million and call it a day. I wouldn't be doing a podcast, Bobby. I promise you that.
No, we would still be doing the podcast. We'd just be a little bit richer.
Well, we would be in a different location. And there would be more than a Metallica pinball machine behind me. So.
And these palm trees would be real.
Yes, they would very much be real. So, all right. Well, it is a reward challenge. It is a reward challenge. 2 teams of 4. You have to get buoys by doing stuff and then swing those tetherball style into 3 targets, and the winner gets to go to the sanctuary.
where good things happen.
Good things happen. I'm so happy that he had Christina say it, because I don't think I could have taken Jeff going, where good things. It's so much.
Yeah. What would have been like the best thing for them to have at the sanctuary? Like you have
Chlamydia.
a burger, you have a drink, huh?
Chlamydia.
Besides chlamydia,
I think if my tribe had lost, they're like, what do you want on the? I was like, chlamydia, please. I would like them all to get chlamydia as their.
What do you think Teeny would have really liked at the sanctuary?
Oh, probably Watertown whiskey, if I had to guess.
Watertown whiskey, guess what? Philadelphia Eagles back to back. Here we go, Super Bowl champions. You see, Daniels, it is the Commanders' year. Woo! Super Bowl bound Watertown whiskey. It's back to back. The Chiefs are going back and they're winning this time. Watertown whiskey. Y'all boys heading on down to 8 Mile. Lions got this. Watertown whiskey. It's the AFC's year, but it's the Chargers. There's only one thing I gotta say. Watertown whiskey. Jets, Jets. Shut on. Hartford Whalers, we're going to the Super Bowl. They're close to Watertown, right? There's one thing we can all agree on. Watertown whiskey. Escape the ordinary. WatertownWhiskey.com. Drink responsibly.
WatertownWhiskey.com. Go check them out. Tell them Jonny Fairplay sent you. Drink responsibly, everybody. But Jonny, wouldn't Watertown whiskey go great with the sanctuary? I think it would.
Oh, they would. I think that's what everyone would like there. Is where good things happen. You know what? I want to go back on Survivor. I want to make it to day 18.
Yeah.
I want to play in this reward, and I want to go, and I want Jeff to go, if you win this, you're going to the sanctuary. And I want to raise my hand. He's like, and he's gonna go, yes, fair play. I go, where good things happen.
Can I be honest with you though? The challenge that they always do at sea, this challenge that we saw for the reward,
yeah,
it's always the one I probably most yada through. Like,
all right, I don't know. I don't know if I was high, and well, I was, but I do know I was high.
I was high.
Okay, I was high. All right, so when they jump off and they do the balance beam and they get to the thing, and then the next people go, I thought it was another section of balance beams and all that.
That's what I thought too.
Like, and then I was just like, oh, it's just still the first section, and then I was just like, oh, okay, because I was just like, wow. They built a lot of shit for no reason. They could have just reused the first section. It looks exactly like the first section, and it was the first section. They did not rebuild it. And I'm just like, am I crazy?
What would you, when you jump off the platform, what would your response be? Some people dive, some people cannonball like Rizzo tonight. What would you do?
I'm not holding my nose. I make fun of people that hold their nose. Rizzo held his nose.
I think that's crazy that people dive off that. And I know people say like that's the way to do it, but that's such a high dive, right?
I would do I do a move. I do like a watermelon. So that's kind of my go-to move off the diving board. So I'm pretty sure I would watermelon into the water. I think it'd be a good visual, and I feel comfortable doing it.
I'm running and trying not to belly flop as hard as possible.
Well, see, I feel like I would not belly flop on a watermelon. Like I've got the watermelon down pretty good that I feel comfortable doing it.
Also, I'm trying to get as much distance so I don't have to waste energy swimming, because I'm a big boy. Like I can swim, but I'm not like the best swimmer in the world. Yeah.
Well, see, I jump out pretty far with my watermelon. So I think I accomplished all the things I need to from a dive and not belly flop. I feel like that's my move. But I am not a fan of it. Like I'll allow it for some of the ladies, and yes, that's sexist, and I'm not trying to be sexist, but just like it's very not tough when a dude just like
if I ever get on Survivor, I'm doing that now.
I know that's your move, and you're
Just be like fair play.
you start the 2 fingers and then the 1. I like it. You know what? I co-sign that. I'm all about it. So no, it just I don't know. I'm old. I'm old and stupid. So So at the sanctuary is hamburger, hot dogs, all the fixins, chocolate cake, and more. Christina with unbelievable effort, or as Deadpool would say, maximum effort, or as Timu Deadpool would say, Steven, nothing. He doesn't get a lot of airtime. Too soon? I don't know. All right. Well, Sage pulls it out for the bad guys. Sophie is a beast, I think, is our big takeaway from watching this challenge, if you were paying attention. And then we're back on Loser Island. Rizzo breaks down. Day 18 sucks. Jawan catches a Rupert-sized fish. So for all of you that watch Pearl Islands, you're like, oh my God, Rupert was the great provider. He was so good. Rupert literally would bring back like 15 fish that size. Those were the fish that Rupert brought back. Burton would go out,
15 of them.
Burton would go out for 10 minutes and bring back stingray and like 10-pound fish. Rupert would be gone for 8 hours with the spear so no one else could use it. Only talk to production because he had 0 social skills and come back with 15 aquarium-sized fish.
But don't lose the spear. Like, don't lose the spearhead on it because he'll lose his mind.
I literally have African cichlids in the other room bigger than the fish that he brought back.
I do want to go back a little bit real quick. The burger that they were eating at the sanctuary, it looked delicious. It looked like a good burger. The one thing that I can't stand, and I know I wouldn't care if I was out there because you're starving, you don't give 2 shits, but me watching at home, all the flies. Like, they really just can't cover them up for these people until they get there. Imagine all the flies on this food before you got there.
They cover them up until everyone is in place plate. Like that's how quick the flies. So no, they're covered until everyone's in their spot, and then they're ready, and like, here we go. So no, the flies are that quick, Bobby.
I know. It just bugs me every time I see it. Like, Steven had like 20 flies all over his burger and stuff. I was like, I know you're starving and just eat it, but it's cringe for me at home.
All right, hold on real quick. I got Sean LeCompte says I can see Miami Sophie. Miami's it's so I don't know. God, why does everyone have 18 names?
Because the show did this to us. We had no problem. We had no problem calling it Blue Sophie. And then all of a sudden now it's Soph and it's Miami Sophie, Blue Sophie. What is it?
I guess you're not needing to use the knowledge power and then pulling it out at Final 3. I'm pretty sure you have to use knowledge as power way before Final 3. So, that sounds wonderful. But yeah, well, actually, she could pull it out at Final 3. No one else has an idol at Final 3 because there's.
I can't wait to talk about this because I have so much to say. I have so much to say on this, but we'll get to it in a bit. Also, for those of you wondering, Gabe couldn't be here tonight. He was doing stuff with family for Thanksgiving. Gabe is back from Ecuador. He is home safe. He did not die in Ecuador on that trip.
Allegedly.
It's the character texting us back known as Gabe because we haven't seen him.
Oh, you know what? Some of the spelling is a little like different, all lowercase. Gabe's not an all lowercase guy.
Maybe it was the ayahuasca. Maybe it changed.
I feel Spencer Bledsoe has Gabe's phone and Gabe is dead.
It's just because they're also in Ecuador.
Did you see the video of Corinne on ayahuasca?
No, you have to say it to me.
She put it. It was on her Instagram. Like she goes, here's me on ayahuasca fighting with my blanket, and she's just like,
I just still can't believe they did this trip. Man.
And they all got tattoos.
They all got tattoos.
Yeah, the witch doctor lady did
the frog.
It's a little spot. And then there's this video of just people just violently throwing up in buckets. It's crazy.
Where do you find these videos? I need to see it because Gabe hasn't told us.
They were all on Corinne's Instagram.
So Gabe is going to come on to the Patreon with us. If you haven't signed up for the Patreon, sign up for, because I'm telling you, he's going to give us all the information.
We're going to get the stories. So, all right. Well, at the Sanctuary, there's double bacon cheeseburgers. I'm okay with a double bacon cheeseburger.
I love it.
Much better than Fijian pizza.
Oh, 1000%. The double bacon cheeseburger and hot dogs. Are you kidding me? Like, that's like the best reward you could possibly get. Now, do they give you everything on it, or do you have any kind of preference? Like, what, you've been on Survivor. Do they just give you a burger with everything on it, and if you don't like it, just pull it off? Or do you just not even pull it off because you're so hungry?
Well, I mean, I had the benefit for enjoying more rewards than anyone in a single season ever. But
if you were out there in this situation,
me, Lil, and Derry got to go to the resort, and so we could order whatever we wanted, and so we could order stuff without onion if we wanted, and then me and Burton went on the reward. We had the pig roast and all the other stuff, so we could put on it, and then I won the steak and lobster, and we had it. So I've been fortunate enough to. I feel that you could tell them what you want on your burger. But even at the same time, like, I'm probably not saying no to, like, I don't like onions on my burger. I'm probably saying yes to everything just because I want as much nutrients in my body as possible.
Well, and I know this makes me an asshole and people are going to completely think I'm crazy for this. I like mine kind of plain Jane, right? Like I like bacon, cheese, and the bun.
Okay, but day 18, you're malnourished. Are you doing everything or no?
But I feel like with the hot dogs and stuff, there's so much food, and if like I'm still hungry, then
I don't know how much food there is. Maybe it's like a hot dog and a burger, and it's just
but when you're starving, that's like eating like a freaking feast right there, right? Like that's like you don't want to eat too much because then you'll get super, super sick.
Oh, dude, so like when me and Lil and Darren went to that resort, I threw up 4 times and just kept coming back and ordering more food. I couldn't stop. I'd eat, throw up, and then order more.
Dude, I get heart palpitations just eating normal food here at home. So like if I ate like that and then stopped, and then like I would start feeling my heart going like this.
Yeah. So all right. Well, stage 1 Savannah, and then we go to commercial break, and going into the commercial break, Jeff invites you to play for Survivor in a British accent.
Wait, what? Did I miss this part?
He goes, "Hey, it's an adventure life. Apply for Survivor."
Oh, I did see that. Okay, you're talking about that clip.
And I'm just like, what? So my question to you, Bobby, I would like to play post season 50 Survivor.
Okay. Why is that?
I would like to.
Oh yeah, of course you would like to. Yeah, but is there a reason why post 50? Like, what is there like the draw to post 50? Do you think it's past the new era? Like we're in a new era?
I don't know. I don't care. I just want to play again. Okay.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
But based on this little commercial thing, am I supposed to do my video in an Australian accent?
I mean, shoot. Apparently, the way I did my video, because I haven't got a call, it's not the way you do it. So don't ask me.
Redo it in a British accent.
Maybe so.
I'm Bobby Goodsby. I'd like to be on Survivor.
Was that was like more Australian than British.
I don't do accents.
I don't either.
Okay, well, I mean, I don't think Jeff does either.
My name's King George.
You have to say your name, not King George. They're not. Oh my God! For the record, I don't think.
Give me an example.
Oh, well, I do a great King George, but I can't. I haven't watched British TV in a while. All right, well, guess what? We're back on Loser Island, and 3 Boys on a Bench is the latest boy band that everybody's talking about.
What were your thoughts? Ooh.
I have 2.
Okay.
1, Chris Noble is rolling over in his grave.
Okay.
2, I think I hate this as much as Charlie and his Taylor Swift talk.
My thoughts are it's Slade. All right. It was great. Oh. The vocals were on point.
Oh, okay.
And I'm not saying that sarcastically at all.
Right.
But we saw this on Big Brother this past season when we had the girls of Big Brother, and now we have 3 guys on a bench. So
3 boys on a bench.
sorry, 3 boys on a bench.
Put
They're
some-
not even
put
men
some-
at this point.
Put some spect on it.
I mean, it was catchy for the first 5 seconds, and then it just kept going.
I did think Rizzo stood out because I thought Steven was horrible.
I can't wait to clip Rizzo singing like that other song on the side, because the vocals on that, and he was like, he wasn't serious, but he kind of was serious, and he was kind of hoping someone would say like, "Oh, that's pretty good," right?
And
like,
no
did you
one
not get that vibe?
said
Anything.
that was pretty good. No. So it's like the guy with the 3-inch penis at a gangbang. He's just like, oh, it is like.
Pretty good, right?
It's hard.
Gets the job done
Does it? I don't think
for him.
I don't know. I don't.
You know,
I feel sometimes I'd like to take back some analogies.
Hey, shout out to Rizzo for at least putting himself out there. Okay,
This is a very good Rizzo episode. We're getting there. All right. So, well, at this point, everyone's still saying Steven. I'm like, okay, Steven's going home, except Sage. She's all on Savannah. Sophie's in the middle. It's time for immunity, and we start with the rice dilemma. 3 people have to sit out to get rice, and they're like, there's a lot of people on the bubble here, Jeff. 3 people's not going to work. And Rizzo explains that I can get rice 7 days from now. I'm like, all right. So Rizzo he hit the wall. He's on the other side of the wall. We're good. All right.
I agree with Rizzo on that you can get rice 7 days from now. Do not give up your chance at immunity where you could go.
Yeah,
home.
you would not have another chance, a 1 in 8 chance of $1 million anywhere of anything that you do versus this. No, Rizzo's right. But
unless you're Rizzo.
But then Jawan's just like, hey, how about half a bag if 2 people sit out? And Jeff's like, and then Savannah's and this whole thing goes to hell in a handbasket, and I'm just and Jeff's just like, nope, I got 8 people that want to play. That's it. You've already showed your cards, and I'm just like, did they said like, where was the like he literally started this as this is a negotiation. So if 3 people for the bag of rice is where we're starting, where are we at for the negotiation?
Why are we still doing this? Okay, because it's been like 4 seasons since anyone took the rice, and nowadays it's just like no one's going to do the rice to give up their chance at trying to win immunity, especially this far into the game. If they did this, say when they're actual tribes, when there's actual multiple tribes, and they did this as like one tribe can sit out from this competition, or one tribe gets a disadvantage, but you get rice. I think that's a better way of doing it, because then it's so early in the game, people might do it. But I think that
tribes of 2 halfway before the merge. Boom.
Yes. Like one tribe's at a disadvantage has to do an extra.
It's just like, hey, we're better than them anyway. We're going to take the disadvantage.
And what would make it even better? Only one person has to speak up for this to be in play. So if
Jonny Fairplay's fucking it up for his tribe.
Yes, but if one person is just like, we'll take it, and then everyone's like, what the hell, man? Like, it would be such good drama.
I did it for the tribe.
Yeah. Oh, it would be great. Would it not be great?
Or even better, like say, all right, say we're out there, Bobby, and it's just like one person, I fucking goose you, and you're like, and it's like, oh, Bobby says yes.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh, Bobby, just go ahead and get rice for the tribe, huh? Is that where you think we're that good? All right, you know what? Then it's your butt on the line when we got a tribe.
Yeah.
All right, great.
Did we not just fix the rice negotiation?
All right, we did.
I think that's a way better way, because when we're this far into the game, no one's going to give up their shot at $1 million for a bag of rice when there's only 7 days left.
Yeah. It's not that big a bag of rice.
It's not. And realistically, how much is it really going to help you?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just rice. All right, fair enough. All right, let's see. We have a new part of the immunity is a big teeter-totter thing they have to go through. I was very happy that we've added stuff to challenges. You have to carry puzzle pieces across a beam. Everyone's on the puzzle, and Sophie wins. And this would be a lot bigger if Sophie got any kind of edit whatsoever.
Very true. I honestly thought someone was going to get fucked up on the teeter-totter. I really did, because they had like that big pole right above your head. So like when it comes down, you kind of go up and all that. But I didn't realize until they showed the next shot, it's wrapped in foam. So like no one's going to get too hurt. But like for a second there, when I was watching the first part of it, I thought it was just a red beam. I was like, someone's going to like nail their head and get medevaced out of this thing. But that being said, guys, I'm not trying to be negative. I like this challenge a lot. And I like that they're doing new things.
Oh yeah, no, we're all for new things. I'm pretty sure the teeter-totter was created at Action Park, and they read the negative feedback and fixed it with the foam.
That's what I think so too.
Have you ever watched the Action Park documentary?
I have. Yeah.
Yes.
Action Park
loop,
is crazy.
The loop-de-loop.
Yeah.
The water slide loop. That is the most insane thing ever, and the testing of that is even crazier.
Like multiple people died.
Not in the loop. No one died in the loop. However, people did get cut because people's teeth were stuck in the foam.
Yes, that's what. But people did die in the park from like other things.
Yeah, multiple other things. There was the luge people died in. People died in the I think the wave pool, and someone got electrocuted in the motorboat thing.
Yeah.
Someone drove one of the carts into the highway, but they didn't die. So yeah, it was a lot of things.
A lot of crazy shit.
Yes. Class Action Park is the name of the documentary.
Class Action Park. Yeah. I loved it. I thought it was a great documentary.
I love it. It's very good. So, all right. Well, it's day 19. I guess it still is from before. Sage says this is the only chance to take out Savannah. Rizzo says they're all golden, and it's all on Steven. Sage is telling Sophie it's Christina because she wants her to say something to get her to play her idol. And that's the whole reason that she leaked the Christina idol situation in the first place, because she wants her to burn it. And I feel like she says it later, but I feel like she should have said it earlier to Jawan, because I feel like Jawan could have fucked up everything with the Steven conversation.
100%. Like the thing is, Sage leaking this information, she was trying to use it as a way for the idol to get used, so that the idol's out of camp. Rizzo possibly uses his idol, that idol's out of camp, and Savannah goes home. She was trying to have three things go exactly right, and in Survivor, it doesn't happen.
It always. Oh no, you're right. It never. I knew it was one of. It was either it always or it never. It's never.
I mean, it can if you're one of the greatest players to ever play the game, but like realistically, you gotta aim for one of those three things to go right. Right, like you do, and it technically did, but not in her favor.
Yeah, there we go. All right, well, Savannah is now fucking with Christina and Jawan. This was great. Those are both fun scenes.
I loved
it. If Savannah were to run around to each of them, how do you think she would get there?
Tell me, because I'm not sure how she would get there.
Well, what shoes would she wear?
Oh, the shoes. I mean, shoes is an interesting one. Sorry, let me pull my mouse over. I think these ones right here might be
Jonny Fairplay, and I'm a runner. But I'm a little vintage. I'm a little retro. Thanks to my good friends in Osaga, the feet can match the meat. Here we go. It's the Osaga KT26. Oh, wow. Are these the coolest retro running shoes of all time? Look at that. Look at that. Look at those outsoles. Let's get a little closer. Incredible. Incredible. Cushiony insoles. Check out the stitching on the... Oh my God. I am loving these. The look is so 70s. The leaves are blowing. Jonny Fairplay's running. Woo! Into the wind. Osaga!
Shout out to Osaga, osaga.com, #retro revival. If you guys haven't checked them out, amazing shoe company. Very happy to have them on board as sponsors. Go check them out, osaga.com. Tell them Jonny Fairplay sent you. Tell them Bobby Goodsby sent you. I'm getting my pair in the mail this week. Can't wait to open those up and get a shot of that when they come in. Jonny, what are your thoughts on Osaga?
I love them. I love them. They're fun, old school. They're fresh. So yeah, I'll be rocking them at Over the Edge next week. I got a cruiserweight championship fight. I am the Boca Raton cruiserweight champion of the world, and I'm just going against a guy named Bull James, who used to be known as Bull Dempsey in NXT. He's about 400 pounds.
I think you got a great shot.
I don't like how this is gone. Like I feel that I beat the best of the, like, why, Bob? Like, Brutus the Barber Beefcake is the commissioner of Boca Raton Championship Wrestling, and I feel he doesn't like me, and I feel this proves that.
Jonny, you're the greatest reality star in the history of television. Why wouldn't he like you?
That's, you know what? I have reminded him of that every time I've seen him. I generally start with that and then remind him repeatedly. I don't know. You know what? I was friends with Hulk, and I think him and Hulk had a falling out, and I feel like I'm feeling the residual effects of that.
Jonny, you are the Boca Raton cruiserweight champion of the world. I need you to gather it in right now. Be
Okay.
like, you're gonna beat Bull James.
Oh, all right. Well, then I'll probably beat Bull James, but I feel like this one isn't a fair fight.
I think you got this. I think you just need maybe 30 seconds in the ring. You'll pull some kind of antic, and I think you'll be able to get through it.
I think if I hit this guy with brass knuckles, he's gonna laugh at me. So like, I really don't know. Like, I feel like if I ran him over with a truck, he would get up.
Jonny, you're Jonny Fairplay. I need you to lock in right now.
All right, I'm gonna lock in. All right. Well, guess what? So we're watching the show now. It seems like it's gonna be Sage, because that's what Rizzo and Savannah are telling us. Savannah shows Sophie her extra vote to lock her in, because everyone has to show all of their stuff, and they decide, you know what the move is? We're at 8. It can go either way. Let's let Sophie decide. And I feel like that's how we end up on Jawan. We don't see it, which I don't like.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a big surprise, but I would prefer just a little more tease of it positive. I mean, because, you know, they put it out there, so it's like, hey, let's make it one of the flip-floppers.
I think it was a great move by Savannah, Rizzo, and Soph. I think Sophie, obviously her main goal was to go after Steven, but once the writing was kind of on the wall and Sophie knew the idol was a thing, and I feel like the others didn't completely agree that the idol was a thing, because Sophie could be giving them misleading information they don't know. Let's go with the safe play in case that is real. And if what you're saying to us, Sophie, it is real, then let's go with the safe thing and go after one of the flip-floppers. We want Sage. We would prefer Sage. Sage is a bigger threat to us. Oh, but you want Jawan. Okay, you know what? Because you're the one helping us out here, and we want to like get through this together, us four, you decide.
This is your vote. You are in control of the 4 of us moving forward. I'm just like, oh my God, this girl is no longer in control after this one vote. And 100%. It doesn't matter if it's Jawan or Sage.
Yeah, it doesn't matter to them. It's one of the flip-floppers. It works out for them either way. They have their preference. If it doesn't go with that preference, Jawan's just as good.
I kind of wish she had just said the word Jawan.
Well, Sophie mentioned, like,
I know, but not like, I feel like there was one more sentence. I mean, like, I don't even know if it gives it away, because we didn't know Rizzo was going to play a fake idol. So I feel like there's still the drama, and it's not like, why did Jawan go? Like, I mean, you can connect the dots, but I feel like most viewers aren't connecting the dots. Like,
yeah,
or like our viewers here, we connected the dots. But I feel like that my grandma watching the show is not connecting the dots. It's like, why did Jawan go? What did he do? I was like, he said Uncle Jeff for fucking 10 episodes.
I think that it was enough to mislead us in the fact that it could be Sage, it could be Jawan. There's even a chance it could be Steven. That they
I would
wanted
like
to
a
leave the
little
mystery there.
this much more, Bobby. This much more.
I think we got a little bit of it, but okay. Can we talk about the Soph of it all? Okay,
Yes,
because
it's driving you crazy.
It's driving me nuts, and I really want to get this off my chest. So Soph, in this moment, talks about how she knows that she was told that Christina has an idol. She doesn't know for a fact, which I'll give her that credit, that she doesn't know for a fact that the idol is a real thing or not, or maybe they're just trying to mislead her and the others so that they use the idol on the wrong person or what have you. I can understand that. But at some point, you have to take the chance, right? You have to take the knowledge that is given to you and use it. And she says in this episode, I could use it and make a big play by taking Christina's idol, not allowing her to play it on Steven, and we can make a big move or at least get rid of that idol on that side. But there's a chance that I could play it and it wasn't actually in her possession, and I just look like an idiot with egg on my face. So I get all that. My problem is, you have two choices, essentially, right? Rizzo, who you're working with, who you know is probably going to have to play that idol sooner rather than later because it's burning a hole in his pocket. Everyone knows he has it.
But I think there was another conversation that we didn't see. She knew that he wasn't going to play his idol, so she wasn't going to steal his idol. So I think the only move right here I think I'm with you, and for Soph is to take Christina's idol.
Yes. I think she's already locked in because she knows 100% Rizzo has an idol. I'm pretty sure she's locked in that she's going to steal it at some point this season. But the problem is,
I didn't think she was until I saw the preview for next week, and I'm just like, ooh, is she going to take Rizzo's idol?
Yeah, she's going to 100% because that's the only other idol that she knows is out there. She had the opportunity tonight to.
Well, no, no. Like, no, there's two options after tonight. It's, does she take Rizzo's idol or does she not take anyone's idol?
Why would you not take an idol? You're guaranteeing yourself a free idol.
I feel like the move was tonight to take Christina's idol.
Yes, 1000%. I think this was a game-winning move tonight to take the chance.
But do we know if oh no, we did know because she had it in her hair. I was about to say, do we like maybe there was the worry that Christina had already handed the idol to Steven.
But they don't know that the knowledge is power is in play. We haven't seen knowledge is power be played in a long time. So that's a big assumption that she handed off the idol. That obviously, when does anyone ever just hand off an idol unless they know knowledge of power is in play? Because you want to be the person who plays the idol on someone else and makes a big move. You don't want someone else getting up, playing the idol and playing it for themselves for the jury to see that they just played it for themselves, not that you played it for them to save them. Get what I'm saying? It looks better when you're playing it for that person in front of the jury.
All right.
And it was right.
Remember when Jesse did that really cool move in the new era?
Yes. Yeah. The probably the best move. And then that or Operation Italy, you can have your choice.
Can I go Jesse 1, Operation Italy 2?
You can. I think it's the other way, but I agree with you. It's those two.
I'm okay with either being the call.
It's 1A, 1B.
I don't think tonight was
it was a nothing burger.
Was not one. Okay. All right. So it's tribal, and Sage is aware that the Super Bowl is the football thing.
Sorry, say that again. You broke up on my end.
I said Sage is aware that the Super Bowl is a football thing.
Yeah, I did like that. I thought that was pretty funny. Like for some people that aren't obsessed with football like you and I are. Sports ball.
When are we going to talk sports ball?
Tomorrow morning.
Oh, we're not doing it tonight.
Oh, tonight. Oh, actually, yeah, tonight.
Yeah, we're doing it right after.
Tonight. Yeah. Sorry, I forgot about that.
Oh my God, who are you?
I
Bobby?
forgot about it. It's been a long day. Okay,
it has been a long day. It's been the longest day of my entire life.
I had to go watch
the quickest 45 minutes of your entire life. You can either watch me when we're done with the NFL podcast, or you can watch me do the NFL podcast.
I had to go watch Zootopia 2 today. Okay, give me some credit. Okay, my brain.
That was the longest 3 hours and 45 minutes.
Dude, it was the movie that would never end, and I liked Zootopia 1. Zootopia 2 was good, but it just would not end.
Yeah, I did not like Zootopia 1, so we're on. All right. Well, let's see. Rizzo says Steven and Christina are on the bottom, but is he being bamboozled? Oh, who knew that bamboozled would be used so many times this evening?
So I think I broke up. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
I broke up on my end. Yeah, no, Steven, okay, he's been bamboozled, but has he really been bamboozled? Like, we've kind of gotten more of a dodo edit from Steven recently, where Steven's like, oh, how did Sophie not understand that she was on the bottom? Because she didn't know she was on the bottom. She thought she was good with you guys. Like, there's a little bit of like a light dodo edit there for Steven, and I think that's why we've gotten to the point now where he has picked his side, but his side's not winning, and he's not willing to go the opposite way.
No, he's just like, oh, well, as I said, the episode began with we got 2 votes against Savannah. We're gonna get her out. I'm like, ooh, I don't like your numbers. So, well, Jawan gives a cocky blindside speech. Ooh, that one's not gonna age well, Jawan.
How did you like that? I thought that was such good. Like the fact that he's the one goes home. I love that the editors kept that in there.
Yeah, that was great. So everybody votes. Christina plays an idol for Steven. Rizzo plays an idol for Savannah. This is not an idol, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, so that was the big moment, right? Like that was the big moment that everyone's talking about. People are saying, oh, this is the episode where something crazy is going to happen. To be the biggest move in the new era. What was the big move? That he made a fake idol, and he expected people to think, oh, it's been a fake idol this whole time, and he actually has the real one in his pocket, and expected people to believe that I just had a fake one. I think that's what he was trying to do. I honestly think he was trying to show people that, oh, you guys thought I had this idol, but I don't, when he really does in his pocket, but thinking people are going to think he had the fake. And then you see Jawan, but no, dude, play the real one though. It's like it clearly didn't work.
Yeah, I don't know. He's still Rizzo to me. I still like Rizzo. I
love Rizzo.
Yeah, I'm just not on the. As I said, I thought this was a really good episode for Rizzo. I don't see the Riz God yet, and I thought this was the episode that we're going to see the Riz God.
Well, okay, so the whole thing about this being the biggest vote in New Era history,
but he still has his idol after 4 votes. So does that make
still shocking? And then also the audacity on the other side for them to think that, hey, they can throw another vote elsewhere just in case. By what numbers did you think that was going to play out well?
The same numbers that they were going to vote out Savannah with 2 votes, Bobby. I mean, like that's literally how the episodes began. It's just like Steven's like, Christina, me and you vote Savannah. Boom, done. Savannah's out. 2 votes.
You had to have known Yellow Sophie was with the other side. No.
So, well, the votes go Savannah, Jawan, Rizzo, Savannah, Jawan, and then during the middle of this, we get a "Did you?" from Savannah to Jawan, and he says yes. Well, first he says no, and then he says yes, and then it's Jawan. He's like, "Oh fuck," and she's like, "Yes." Yes, that in case you had a follow-up to my follow-up, yes, I did write your name down. And
that was the best part of the whole episode right there, where he's just like, did you do this? And he's like, yeah, I did it. And then she's had that smirk after the next vote being like, haha, it's you, bitch. Like, I loved it.
And we get Savannah, you got us, we got you. Sage says, I'm sorry. Jawan replies, we tried and we made the wrong decision. And Jawan is so shook that he grabs Steven's torch to be put out. And I'm just like, does that mean Steven is actually voted out and not Jawan?
I think absolutely 100%.
I'm okay with that. And next time on Survivor, Sage is coming for Sophie, allegedly.
And we see Soph kind of saying that she's willing to take the shot at Rizzo and Savannah.
We'll see. We'll see. I'm here for all of it. I think we all set our expectations really high for this episode. I felt it delivered on an emotional level, but not on that, oh my God, this is why Rizzo's on season 50 level.
I think that we need to get, I prefer when the survivors, people in the community, kind of keep quiet and not hype up an episode. And if it is that good, just let it happen organically and not put it out there that this could be the biggest episode in New Era history. That's what I prefer.
I feel like Survivor in the promotion, like, oh my God, this episode is so big. But I feel like they delivered, and it was big. Because like the episode looked to be big emotionally, and it did deliver on being an emotional episode. But yeah. I feel the Survivor community was just waiting for this. Okay, here's where Rizzo takes Rob C's spot on season 50, and I didn't see it.
Do you think Rizzo goes home next episode? I feel like, and here's the reason I say that. Here's the reason I say that is because Soph is mentioning that she's willing to take the shot. She's the only one that knows she has knowledge is power. The only other person she could take the idol from is Rizzo. She could absolutely build the momentum and save her case for possibly win equity by making that move here. That's the only other way I see her have win equity. Other than that, I don't think it's happening.
I think we trim if I'm Soph and Soph is smarter than she appears, and not I think Soph is very smart, man, but I think there's an illusion to the other players that she's not as smart as she is.
Yeah.
I think the smart move for Soph is to trim a little more fat and then make the move on Rizzo.
At what point does she have to use it? Final 5?
Yeah, I mean, next episode, where next episode is final 7. So,
do you think Rizzo's not playing his idol at the next tribal? I feel like at that point, it's like, okay, it's final 7. This is one of the more crucial ones. Final 7 is always a big episode.
I feel final 7. They're secure in their numbers. They trim the fat, and then she fucks over Rizzo on 6.
I think that final 7's always a really big episode because it's that weird numbers point. I think that this is where Rizzo's going to use his idol, and I feel like she's going to steal it from now, knowing that he's like, okay, I've played it out. Now I have to play it for myself here.
I just don't. I'd say trim the fat one more. I don't see a need for him to play his idol.
I feel like he has to play it because even if he plays it and he doesn't need it this far in, he's already made the equity with people because of the fact that he's, prolonged it for so long. But I think also it's guaranteeing you to 6, where if you look at the numbers, it's what? Sage, Savannah, Rizzo, Sophie, Soph, and Steven, and Christina. So you got Christina.
Yeah, so I send home Steven or Christina or Sage next. I do one more, so you really locked in the numbers, and then you're good.
I just feel like I think he's gonna do it just to get rid of it because here's the thing: if he survives, right, and he uses the idol on himself here, one, if someone does have some kind of advantage like that he knows is a possibility, but he's hoping it doesn't happen, then that can't be used against him because they don't know when he's going to play it. Secondly, if Savannah goes out here and he survives, that target ahead of him is gone. He no longer has the target of having the idol. And who's the next biggest target? I would think it would be Sophie Yellow because she's the next immunity threat. She's been so close so many times and won tonight.
I don't know. If I'm Soph, I'm holding it one more episode.
All right. I think that the play is to play it now because she doesn't have to use it immediately, right? When she steals it, she can use it later.
She doesn't have to use it. So, but like I
You just run the risk of him using it eventually. So why not just use it, get his power, get him voted out, and then you have immunity at 6?
I don't know. I mean, that's an option. I would just rather, if I'm not sure, I'm waiting one more tribal to show my cards.
I understand why that's the right thing. And let us know in the comments whose side do you side with here. I think it's smarter to just use it before he uses it and you have no idea it's going to happen. Because once he plays it, you're screwed, and then you can't steal anyone's idol. He's the one you know for sure.
But I also wanted a little closer to the end of the game, for like recency bias on a big move going into the finale. If I'm there in the final 3,
you know what would be epic, and this would be completely, I think, one of the biggest moves ever, is if, let's say, going into next episode, she knew everyone's going to go Steven or everyone's going to go Sage or whatever. Like, there's nothing they can do. The numbers are there in favor of that person. She steals Rizzo's idol, plays it on that person, and is the sole vote to vote out Rizzo or whoever, that would be such a huge win equity.
Yeah, no, that's big.
I don't know. I digress. My brain likes to think of like 20 million different ways to play this.
Some bougie water.
Oh, thank you. HQ, ladies and gentlemen.
How's it going? All right. So with that being said, guys, check out our content here at Reality After Show. Lauren Pratt's got a lot of amazing Squid Game Challenge 2 coverage that she's doing. She's got 3 interviews locked in for Friday. So go check all that out. Check out my live stream at Goodsby Bobby on Twitch, on YouTube. Oh my God. On Twitter /X and Instagram, twitch.tv/Bobby Goodsby, and at After Show on YouTube. Sorry, it's a little tongue twister when I have 20 different names for my social media handles.
Sure.
Johnny, is there anything you want to promote before we get out of here?
Yeah, just go to JonnyFairplay.com, links to everything. Come see me and Rachel Riley in Chicago for the premiere of Traitors Season 4. It's January 8th. It's Ultra VIP. Half the tickets are sold out already. A third of the tickets sold out in the first hour. So go to SurvivorTix.com. That's SurvivorTix.com. And get yourself a Cameo Black Friday. I think it's 21% off, something like that. And we'll be back here in like 5 minutes. We're going to do the NFL preview thing, and it will be the fastest 45 minutes of your life. You'll love it. You'll enjoy it. And with that, bye, everybody.
All right, guys. And check out my live stream Mondays and Tuesdays, 12 noon Pacific to 2 p.m. Pacific. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.